All right, Shalom. It's the brother Ragazal, and I got the brother Labana on the line. You want to say Shalom? Yeah, the brother Labana on the line. His page GMS Endure the Pain, which is gonna be I'm gonna put it in the description below. But before we go any further, man, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and His Son by their true names, which is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to all the Akim across the four corners, pushing this truth, man, diligently, consistently, and with all sincerity, man. And title of this lesson, man, we're gonna get into wisdom, man. You know, and the importance of wisdom, man. Without wisdom is nothing, man. You know, you don't have that breath of life in you, man, if you don't have wisdom, man. You know, if you want to say something before we get to the scriptures.
Because, brother, you need wisdom to survive Babylon, man. Because Babylon's full of bullshit, folly, no type of direction. Wisdom guides you to the Lord, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And wisdom is beautiful. That's why they reference it as a woman. You're not talking about an actual woman, but it's beautiful, way beautiful like it. You know what I'm saying?
God. Well, let's we got a few scriptures for y'all. Let's dive right into it. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to. Go ahead.
Right. It says that any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh. Automatically, everything you ask for, you gotta talk to the Lord and ask him, man. You can't do nothing just straight by yourself. You gotta ask the Lord, man, because the Lord is in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? And wisdom is the most powerful, beautiful thing to have. It's way better than money. It's way better than anything you ever had, man.
Yep. You can't.
Go ahead,
I was gonna say you can't go to Esau and his system for wisdom, man. And you seeking those papers that say I got a PhD, bachelor's and masters. I'm a certified this and that. That's not wisdom, man. Like the brother said, that's not separating you from Babylon. That's integrating you into Babylon, man. You know, you're gonna stay bugged out and lost, man, if you're seeking Esau wisdom, man.
Right.
All right, it says if back in James 1 and 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to all men liberally and a break.
Right. It said that give it to all men liberally. Now that's not talking about all men, all men. That's talking about the sincere Israelite who really want this wisdom, this word of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when he give it to you, this wisdom, you automatically got to do something with it. Go ahead. What you wanted to say,
well, I'm just about to back you up. You're not talking about all men. If you read James, I'm about to go right here to 1 and 1, verse 1 and 2. This James 1 and 1. It says, James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
Yeah.
My brethren. He said, my brethren. He's talking about those 12 tribes, man. So when like the brother Labana was just saying, when it says give it to all men liberally, he's talking about the Israelites, man. Those who seek it, man.
Yep, because to us that wisdom, man, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, that's something beautiful to have. Because if you don't have that, you lost in the world. And you lost, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be like the 2/3. Fuck, you will be the 2/3. You don't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You don't have the Lord name. You don't have nothing. You just out there smoking cigarettes, eating pork chop sandwiches, eating a po' boy, and hitting the quine. You hear me? I mean, go ahead, brother.
Exactly. Let me finish off this James 1 and 5. That giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. So you have to seek wisdom, man, diligently. The Most High know all your thoughts, man. So you can't bullshit the Most High, man, the Creator. How you gonna bullshit the Creator, man? You know, this his script, man. You have to seek it. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Nah, that pretty much was it. You got it, brother.
Man, that's like trying to steal on camera. You hear me? You can't get away with nothing, man. The Lord watching you. You hear me?
Yep.
Why not come to the Lord, statutes, and commandments, man? Ask the Lord for that wisdom, knowledge, understanding. But you wicked niggas ain't gonna do that, man, because you got your lot. You hear me?
Exactly.
And that's scary, and then we here, we scared, man. We praise the Lord daily and thank the Lord that we not on in these shoes no more. Yeah.
Exactly. I got a precept. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. I'm gonna start at verse 7. This what it just said, acts of Yahweh, man. This is King Solomon speaking, man. The wisest man in the Bible, man. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he know a thing or two about wisdom. And this book is called Wisdom of Solomon, man. This whole book is based around wisdom, man. This is very important, and it's in the Apocrypha, man. One of the books that the Bible Destruction Group, I forgot exactly what they call Shalaki Akim, that they took out the Bible, man. But we got it, man. But this Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 7, it says, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me."
And it says, "Wherefore I prayed." So when you pray, you ask, like you asking the Lord, "Hey Lord, please, like what I'm saying, give me wisdom, knowledge, understanding."
Yep. You don't pray for, "Lord, please give me a new car. Lord, please let me hit the lottery. Lord, please let my woman don't be cheating on me. Lord, please you don't pray for carnal things. You seek spiritual things, man. Wisdom is one of the main things you seek, man. It says, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahweh, and the spirit of wisdom came to me."
Right. It said, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given it to me." Understanding of what? Understanding of the scriptures. Understanding Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his name. Coming back to the Lord, says the commandments. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I called upon Yahweh." You got to call on him automatically, man. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it without him. You can't believe in Buddha. Buddha not going to do that. Allah not going to do that. You hear me?
Exactly.
And the spirit of wisdom came to me, man. The Lord gave it to him. Just like he giving it to us.
Yep.
Because we asked for him and we sincere about it. Go ahead, huh?
Yep. This verse 8. It says, "I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and esteemed riches, nothing in comparison of her." This is King Solomon we're talking about. He said he'd rather have wisdom than all that stuff, man. Than the throne, the scepters, the women, glory, all of that, man. He said, "Give me wisdom, man, above all that."
Because wisdom gonna get you something way better than that stuff.
Yep.
Wisdom gonna automatically bring you the kingdom, man.
And that's what we striving for. Exactly. Exactly, huh? And that's what we striving for.
Right.
This verse 9. "Neither compare I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as a little sand, and silver shall be counted as clay before her." Before wisdom, man. Before wisdom, man. That show you how precious wisdom is, man. And that's what we striving for. That's what we seeking, man. It's more precious than anything because right now, as far as on this earthly level, the gold and silver is in Esau's hand. So it's telling you basically don't sell out for that shit, man. Cause when the kingdom come, we get the kingdom, that's coming from Yahweh Shai. That can't be that's not that gold that's gonna rust, man. Like it talk about Esau, man, his riches are moth written, man. That's not in cankered, man. That's not none of that, man. This wisdom ain't going nowhere, man. If the Lord give it to you and it's for you to stay in it, man.
Right. Man, hey, man. Money is temporary, man. That paper money, man, that's FRN, the toilet paper, man.
Exactly.
And if you don't see that, I mean, you tripping. But the kingdom of heaven and wisdom, knowledge, understanding from the Lord is forever. And you can see that in the scriptures, man. It's forever. It's not going to die.
Exactly, brother.
It'll always be there. Go ahead, brother.
I got a another precept. This Proverbs 3 verse 13. It says, "Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding."
Right. Right. I mean, read that again, huh?
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding, man. How many of us, how many we speaking of Israelites, man, that's in the know, man, are truly happy, are happy right now. For what? For what reason do you have to be happy, man?
Right.
Without this truth. This
Man, let me say this, Salakia.
you got it.
Read that scripture again, Salakia.
Now you Proverbs 3 and 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom. So, you know how you praying to the Lord, you praying, you fasting, and like you don't understand the scripture a certain day, and then the next day you read it, and you get super excited. You're like, oh, you hear me? Like, that's happy, man. You be happy when you understand that, man. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? You happy because the Lord put the spirit on the elders to teach you. And you be like, damn, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, super excited. And you know what I'm saying? Like, automatically generous that the Lord do that for you.
Exactly. And like the brother saying, like example, when me and the brother was setting up this sit down, man, it was like I got this scripture, boom, that go with this, boom, 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 boom. Like that's the Lord, man. It was just flowing, man, and that's wisdom. You gotta have wisdom to break down these scriptures and stuff like that, man. You know?
Right. Right.
All right, so it says
People actually had a wisdom, knowledge, understanding, not just winging it, man. We know talking about up here.
Yep. And mockingbirds don't last. Mockingbirds run out of breath quick, man. If a brother just steady pulling up Revelation 13, 9, and 10 every topic, we know that that's just a mockingbird, man. You hear me?
Yeah. Probably want to crack it.
You know, you got to get this wisdom. I'm going to finish off the scripture. It says, "And the man that getteth understanding." Verse 14.
It said a man. It said a man, though.
Ooh.
It said man. Go ahead.
Verse 14. "For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold." Didn't we just read? Didn't Solomon just say that? Even though this is still Solomon? Solomon, it's all through the scriptures, man. Shalaki, brother. It's all through the scriptures, man. And I love how they comparing it to silver and gold, meaning that's nothing. We just read in Wisdom of Solomon how it said, because all gold in respect of her is as little sand, and the silver shall be counted as clay. That's nothing, man. This verse 15. It says, "She is more precious than rubies, and all things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her," man. So all them, every little thing you could imagine in your vain mind, man. That Lamborghini with 7 fine ass bitches standing on side you, and in a bag with $100 million in it, and them chains on your neck, and bling blinging, and the big blunt of that fire purple sheet, and a couple of some of that yak and whatever, the new Jordans and everything you could imagine. You know what these vain niggas think about. That's all they think about. That shit don't compare to wisdom, man. I'm out here looking like a bum, man. I got on some dirty shorts, some house slippers, and a dirty t-shirt, man. Fresh off the plantation, man. But I have wisdom, man. And that's more precious than anything Floyd Money Mayweather got. See what I'm saying?
Right. Like the brother said, I got wisdom not to eat that pork over there and get killed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, the Lord, man, the Lord beautiful who you pick, man. And the Lord pick. You don't pick the Lord, man. Fucking proud ass niggas saying that shit, man. You ain't controlling nothing, man. Like, them niggas get on my nerve with that shit, man. You ain't highly stable and you don't pick nothing. The Lord picked you, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We still the Lord. We glad that he picked us, dude.
Exactly, brother. And we have to do our part, man, by constantly seeking. The Lord just don't say, "All right, here go all the wisdom, boom, you good." You have to constantly seek, man. You have to work. You have to exercise in your craft. You have to be disciplined in your craft, man. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
when you discipline in wickedness, man, you don't just you don't just think of some worldly shit. You don't just get a blunt from somebody, you know, or have somebody roll your blunt or you roll one blunt. You keep Jake learn that shit. They train, they practicing that shit. They do it all the time. A fucking
Right.
how to cook up a pork chop, like the brother keeps saying, the pork chop. You know, Jake got that shit mastered to a T. They can cook that shit with their eyes closed, man, without a piece of grease popping on them.
Nigga got an extended fork. Nigga, we in the back. Nigga done invented a new fork so he don't get burned. You know what I mean? That's why the Lord want to kill you, nigga, bro. Because y'all put something so simple like the brother that still with the blunt and all that over him. That's little simple shit. They don't
Exactly.
can't come back to the Lord, man. You scoff at us, but you so quick to roll that shit up or eat a pork chop sandwich or a shrimp sandwich and fuck somebody else's wife. Yeah, fuck, but like you don't want to come back to the Lord, bro. That's why the Lord gonna kill 2/3. 2/3 way more than the 1/3 being saved. Like y'all niggas
Exactly.
don't die, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, brother. Exactly. You say you want to grab that Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 12 out?
Uh,
The Lord not playing. And we know how much our people, how they master in the wisdom of Esau, man, in the world, man. Like working on their plantations and just anything to do with the world, man. Whatever alley it is, man. Whether it be fashion, whether it be music, whether it be sports, whatever Jake into, they in it hard.
right. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 12. It says, "Wisdom is glorious and never faded away."
Wisdom is glorious and it never fades away. How many multi-million billionaires then lost it all? Many. How many famous people and all that shit then lost it all, man? Not that bum on the streets. I remember I was talking to the brother Kazaki, the head of the camp. He was telling me, because they had a rapper from down here who kind of blew up a little bit. His name was Hurricane Chris. He was telling me, man, this dude work at Target, man. This dude work at fucking Target. He was a rap all on BET, talking about A Baby and all that shit. Now he working at a goddamn convenience store making $9.50 an hour. You know?
Like, hey,
Wisdom don't fade away, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like it said, it don't fade away, man. So that means forever. You hear me? Like, it's not going nowhere.
Yep.
It's going to be with us forever, man. Lord, we didn't get elect. It's going to be in our heart automatically. We ain't going off because we going to have that wisdom forever.
Yep.
Knowledge and understanding. You other nations and y'all motherfuckers going to get in line.
Exactly.
It said wisdom is glorious and never faded away. Hey, she is easily seen of them that love her.
Ooh. She's easily seen of them that love her, that diligently and consistently seeking her, man. That when you love a chick, when you love a woman of this world, what you do, man? You call all the time, you check on, you do stuff for her, you nurture her, you talk sweet to her, you pick her up from work, you make dinner, you take her out to the movies, you put your energy and effort into her because you love her.
Right.
So it says she is easily seen of them that love her. So the ones that's spewing this wisdom is easily seen of them because they love her. They seeking her, man. You know?
Right. And can I say, it said, yea, she is easily seen of them. We see her easily as wisdom. And that them to us, Lord, when we elect, we see her daily. She is easily seen of them. We see her in plain sight while y'all blind.
Yep.
Up there, y'all walking around, all day, No, nigga, we telling you this and telling you that. What do you mean? All right, dog. We already told you, so we know what I'm saying? We got the blood up our hands, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She is easily seen of them that love her and found of such as it says and found of such as seek her.
Yep. And if you and the scriptures tell you where you can seek her. Well, where is wisdom found, man? You know, and I'm about to bring scripture out. You got it out. You know where I'm going. You got it out. Yeah, I hear you. This
Uh-huh.
hey, see, hey, you know what I noticed? Everything we done read so far is the out of the mouth of Solomon, man, who we know in the reincarnation was Yahweh Shai, man. But that's a different subject for a different day, you know. But even the average peon know that Solomon was the wisest man in the Bible. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Axelaki, brother. You know, if you look up all on YouTube, brother doing videos on that dude Shakia and talking about Yahweh Shah was in Solomon, and that's through the spirit, man. We doing this video. It came up, huh?
Kind. Yeah, I seen him on the elders live stream. He was on the comment board and they was getting on him and shit like that.
And it's the spirit, man. No, we didn't plan this.
Nope.
We was on wisdom. But then when brother said wisdom of Solomon, he talking about Solomon, we like, damn, I guess, man, the spirit of Yahweh, man. Go ahead, huh?
All right. This Proverbs 1, verse 20. It says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
Right. And when we out there in the highways and byways, that's wisdom we crying out with, man. They're coming out the Holy Bible. The Lasha Dash, you know what I'm saying? Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's the Lord wisdom. We speaking in the highways, man, trying to wake up the election so we can get up out of here. Read that from the top up. And go ahead, you want to say something?
All right, this Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. And like the brother was saying, man, that's why week in and week out. That's why the scripture say go to the highways and hedges, man. You know, we out there in the midst of the people, mocking them, the ones who don't want to listen, mocking them, but that's what wisdom is spewed. Wisdom is not spewed in a classroom. Wisdom is not spewed on your internet class. You know, wisdom is spewed on them highways, and those videos get recorded and uploaded onto sites like YouTube and Daily Motion and stuff like that, man. But it's not, your professor don't have wisdom. Your politicians don't have wisdom, man. Your favorite rapper don't have wisdom. That dude who smoke a blunt and get to talking all astronomical don't have wisdom, man. You know?
Hey, I want to say that too. Like the brother Yaganan always say out there in Houston, the motherfucking professors and all that, they came up and they were slicing their ass up with the scriptures and they ain't know nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the brothers got wisdom over the motherfucking devils with PhDs and even them Israelites that got PhDs and all them type of papers and shit. But they ain't got nothing on us, man, with the truth with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
Exactly. The wisdom of
this. Teaching them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We done had a guy come up to the camp. What y'all gonna? A guy who went to Tulane, you know, and got cut up. Remember him?
I went there, man. I went there, man. Hey, look, man.
I got a quick one. Hold on, this
You finished with that one?
No, I'm about to go back to it, but just backing up what we were saying. This 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19. It says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh." Just backing up what you were saying, man. No, them guys with them PhDs and master doctrines and bachelors, and I'm a scientist, work for NASA and all this other shit. That shit means nothing, man. That shit is foolishness with the Lord, man. He laugh at that shit. Like, look at these dumbasses, man.
Even them retarded ass people that come up and say, "Well, I've been reading the Bible. I went to school for this." Man, you could study long and study wrong. Like
Exactly.
No shit, man. Long they give you no wisdom, man. Knowledge and understanding. You could just read the whole book and don't understand none of that.
Exactly. You know, this verse 21. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? AKA, how long you stupid ones not gonna seek wisdom? How long you stupid ones gonna love stupidity? You got it, out.
Right. Nah. You go ahead, brother.
Nah,
You talking about 21, right?
yeah, that was my point right quick. You got it.
It says she cried in the chief place of concourse, that she is the wisdom.
Yep.
They ain't talking about a woman out there crying. They're talking about the wisdom. You can read it in Wisdom of Solomon when it refers to her and how beautiful it is. That's why I say her, because it's beautiful.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it says she cried in the chief place of concourse. And what's the chief place of concourse? On the corner where everybody at. That is the chief place, the head place, where everybody's walking around, getting off the trolley, getting off the bus, in their cars and all that. It says in the openings of the gates in the city, she uttered her words. What's the words? The words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yep.
That he sent and put the spirit on men to write these, but automatically is the words of Yahweh.
Hey, is beautiful. Let me jump right over here to chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 6. Bagging up exactly what you just said. It says it's just still speaking on wisdom. Proverbs 2 and 6. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
It says, for the Lord giveth wisdom. So like we said earlier, you can't just say, I got to go around and read the Bible, because you could be reading it just your head up and not knowing what's going on. You don't look at words, you don't do nothing.
Exactly.
You read both ears, you hear me? For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth, knowledge and understanding.
Exactly. Let me read verse 7. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. Oh man.
It didn't say for the wicked.
And we established earlier in James that wisdom, that if Israel see, so it's only for the Israelites, man. And then it got more specific right here in Proverbs when it said he laid up sound wisdom for the righteous, meaning the elect of Israel, man. That's who wisdom on this side laid up for. Like the brother was saying earlier, once we get in the kingdom, it's gonna be put on our inward parts. Like how we born into this world to do wickedness under Esau system, under Esau rulership. You are born to do wickedness, man. You are born to be wicked, man. Whether on your accord or not, you still gonna go off, man. You know, you a little baby, you don't know your mama eating bacon and shit, and even when you embryo getting that food from the umbilical cord, your mama eating bacon and all kind of wickedness, catfish and shit, and it's breaking out and it's going into your system. You still going off, you know.
Right.
But
you know how they do, man, though? Not to go over these people here and nothing, but remember when that the angel told what it was, mom not to drink wine while she was pregnant with him?
yeah.
That goes in these, like our moms ate pork and all that while we was pregnant. Man, they ain't supposed to eat that shit, man.
I know. You know?
While they were pregnant with us, man. And then, you know, we getting stuck with needles and all that while, you know what I'm saying? Like, while we coming out, man. Hey, that's why the children got to go, man.
Exactly.
That's how you know the Lord ain't playing when he said not to do so.
When Esau said don't run that red light, Jake don't run that red light. You know? Yeah, that was beautiful though. And I'm gonna get this other one right quick. We can end it off on this one, man, about what we do with that wisdom, man. Because you don't get that wisdom and sit on it, man. This you can break it down. This Isaiah 58 and 1. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice. You got it.
Like it says, cry aloud, spare not. I mean, cry aloud, howard and byways. Spare not your feelings, man, because You motherfucking Babylonians. That's what I'm gonna call y'all here. Y'all soft-hearted. Y'all don't want to hear nothing hard. I mean, y'all said it's harsh, but it's not. We actually giving you the truth, trying to wake you up, but y'all don't want to hear it. Read that again, huh?
It says, "Cry loud, spare not."
Spare not your feelings. When we giving you this truth, we gonna say what y'all call a curse word. Well, that's not actually curses. The real curses is wishing death on you.
Yep.
We out there trying to get you from going in that burning building, but you still walking. We tell you that softly, you ain't gonna hear us.
Yep.
But we yelling at you, you gonna turn around and go what? And you just avoided that.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression."
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. That means holler at you. Not, it didn't say it didn't say low down your voice and speak down people like that. It didn't say that. It said lift up that voice like a trumpet, man. Screaming at you. A trumpet loud. What they used to use in the ancient world when trouble was coming? A trumpet.
Yep.
Wait, get up.
It's time to get the fuck out of Dodge. When Yahushua went into the Shlakia, when Yahushua went into the temple, and they was in there on the Passover, and they was in there selling shit and all that shit. When he went to flipping tables over and whooping asses with their cat of nine tails, you think he was talking softly?
No.
When you know Yahweh, and then when you get wisdom, you understand that Yahushua is the head of the tribe of Judah, which is on this side called the niggas, African Americans, man. So imagine the head honcho and niggas in there doing some wicked shit. What you think? You think he came in there? Come on, guys. Come, it's time to chill out. We can't do it. Fuck no. He was getting on the ass. Well, when he called them 2/3, he said, ye are vipers, man. Ye are of your father the devil, man.
Right.
You going off, man.
Yeah, he tripping, bro. And you know what's so beautiful too, Rock? You know how the Lord is the tribe of Judah, right?
Yep.
And his father, him and his father is like, man, hey, Yahweh. So he the tribe of Judah, the head tribe. Yep. His name's in his father's name, Yahweh. I'm like, how you can't get around that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes tripping, man. They calling on other names and all that, but the Lord's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shah, man. He is in there. That's why he's the head tribe of Yahweh, man. So his name is in there, Yahweh Shah.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. You know. Let me finish it.
Read that scripture again. Read it from the top.
Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression.
Right, and they got that precept, my brother Rakazal like to get. We have piped and you have not danced. When you did a pipe, that mug loud. You hear me?
Is it exactly? When Jake ride around bumping that wicked ass music, they goddamn 2 Chainz and Lil Yachty, they bumping that shit. That shit is bumping.
When you piping, you bringing it out. You piping to him, man. Wake up, brother, and you was not there. I mean, you ain't coming to it. You ain't listening.
Exactly.
We dancing to this wisdom, these words of the Lord. Man, you know what I'm saying? We dancing to it. It's beautiful to us. But y'all here, it sound like nails on the chalkboard to y'all.
Exactly. That's a beautiful point now. And like you said, they get mad at us and all that. In the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16, it said, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth, man? We out there telling y'all the cold, hard truth, man. That's when we get that's part of having wisdom, man. Wisdom is not something, it's like the scriptures say, can one light up a candle and put it under a bushel? You hear me?
Right.
You gotta let that light shine, man. And that's what we out there doing. Letting our people know that where they going off, man.
Man, like you said, truth. I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Truth.
You got it, brother.
When you say the truth, man, I got a precept for this. You can break it down.
All right.
It's First Ezra 4 and 38. It says, as for the truth, it endured and is always strong. It liveth and conquer it forevermore.
And like it's like we was, don't that sound exactly like we was reading about wisdom? Let me, wisdom of Solomon 6:12. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Now read again what you just read, brother.
As for the truth, it is good and it's always strong. And deliver it and conquer it forever.
Let me read what I read again. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Wisdom is the truth. The truth is wisdom. We giving y'all the truth out there, man, which is wisdom. That's why I said spare not. We don't care about no feelings. It ain't about spend. That's what Esau do, man. They spare people feelings, man. Oh, it's okay to be a homosexual. Don't worry about it. If somebody talk bad about you, we'll charge them for a hate crime. No, fuck all that, man. You a fucking homosexual, you getting put to death, man. Thus says the Lord, man. And that's the truth, man. That's wisdom. Straight up, man. That was beautiful precept, brother. Yeah, man. You had anything else, sir?
Nah, that was it, man. Wisdom, automatically you gotta ask the Lord, man. Just like anything else. If you want to get healed, you gotta ask the Lord. You gotta be sincere about it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say.
And the Lord know what's really going on with you, man. The Lord, the Lord is he know all your thoughts, man. He know everything, man. So you can't play him, man. You can't try to play the Lord, man. Like you putting on the show in front of us, man, and stuff like that. But in your heart, man, in your mind, you really on some worldly shit, man. You know. But I mean, hey, hopefully you got some wisdom. Hopefully you get a little wisdom from this video, man. You know, hopefully it was edifying. You know, and if it wasn't edifying for you, you need to seek wisdom, man. You know. You can close this out.
Man, it was a beautiful video, you know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, y'all was edified. But with that, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Double honor to the elder apostles of the rule well, and Shalom, everybody pushing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom, Yasharal.